Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So now guys, this global pandemic that we're contending with has really exposed the underbelly of this Malam Buhari regime. It has exposed the frailties and the incompetence and the selfishness and self-serving nature of this government to everybody's view. So everybody now can see what these people are about. As guys, I bring you this. Jonathan's ex-aide reveals why Buhari cannot leave Aso Rock to Kano. So that's the headline. Jonathan's ex-aide reveals why Buhari cannot leave Aso Rock to Kano. So now let's get into it. Reno Omokri, a former aide to ex-President Goodluck Jonathan, has revealed why President Muhammadu Buhari will not visit Kano State despite reports of mysterious deaths. Kano State is presently battling with mysterious deaths, which the state government claimed might be complications arising from acute malaria, hypertension, diabetes, and meningitis. There have been calls for President Buhari to intervene. However, Buhari is yet to comment on the development in the state. But Omokri, reacting to the development, said Buhari would not visit Kano despite the outcry because he is worried about the state of his own health. According to him, Buhari will only leave Aso Rock when the United Kingdom opens its airspace for him to be able to leave the country. Omokri on his Twitter page wrote, "Those asking General Buhari to visit Kano are only wasting their time. Buhari is more concerned about his own health than the health of the nation. Mark my words, the only thing that will make Buhari leave Aso Rock is when the United Kingdom opens their airspace to him." Meanwhile, the governor of Kano State, Abdullahi Ganduje, has accused the federal government of neglecting the state despite the outbreak of C-19 in the state. Ganduje, during an interview with BBC Hausa service on Monday, lamented that the state was not getting any support from the federal government agencies. So now this is exactly the thing. Self-serving, self-interest. This guy has never and will never care about any of you guys, and he doesn't even really care that much about his own people. He only served them so that they can serve him as a army to show up his presidency. That is the only thing that he's using these people for. His only interest are himself, his ego, being able to go around claiming that he's the president of Nigeria, the dollars, of course, from the Niger Delta region, and the self-aggrandizing and the Fulanization agenda and all of that sort of thing. This is where Buhari's interest is, and his interest is not with any single one of you. There will be incidents in the Middle Belt. This guy would not go there to show face. There will be, remember when there was some explosion in Lagos, so I think it was some pipeline or whatever, that there was a lot of devastation. Rather than this guy go there, he sent for the Lagos state governor to bring photographs of the devastation to come and show him in Aso Rock. And this guy then, without any sense of irony, without any compunction, without even any self-awareness, he then invited photographers to come and photograph him and the governor of Lagos State as he's perusing the photographs of the devastation that took place in Lagos State. And it's the president of Nigeria, but he couldn't be bothered to leave Aso Rock to go and get like a first-hand experience and first-hand view of that incident. So this is this guy now. So Lagos State is Lagos State, they are Yoruba people, but Kano State is his own people, and he's going to abandon them too, because as Reno Omokri rightly said, this guy's only interest is himself, is self-preservation, me, myself, and I first. And this is really how this government runs, and this is how it has been running since 2015. So now this pandemic now is now exposing the underbelly of these people. The guy doesn't address the nation and is being forced to even do like a recording that is then broadcast. And I mean, look at the whole global response to it. Trump is always on the news. Boris Johnson is even giving interviews from his hospital bed, etc. I'm not sure if he did, but at least he's giving voice notes out from his hospital bed, you know. So, but this guy now that's claiming to be the president of the largest black population on earth is hiding away in Aso Rock. So if this global pandemic is not sufficient enough of a reason for this guy to have a national broadcast, then what would have to happen for him to do that? Because I cannot think of anything else that goes beyond this that would necessitate and force this guy to the front of a national television in a live broadcast, not a pre-recorded broadcast, but a live broadcast. But then, of course, the guy is frail of health. He has a very limited grasp of the English language, and he cannot stand on his feet for any length of time, and he cannot speak anything that coheres. So all his frailties will be exposed, of course, in a live broadcast, and that is one of the reasons, or those rather are some of the reasons why this guy continues to hide away. So Reno Omokri is exactly right. The next time you see this guy leave Aso Rock will be when he's headed to the airport to jet out to the United Kingdom for treatment, and that is what is exactly going to happen. Conversations in the comment section, missing in action. The supposed president of Nigeria is what we're talking about as the nation continues to implode under this pandemic situation that we find ourselves in. What are your thoughts? Come share them with me in the comment section. But before you do that, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. Bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Then come tell me what you're making about our absentee, so-called president, in the comment section. So I'll leave you here. Carry this conversation on with you in the comment section. But here, I say, peace.